Welcome back to Cask 529, everyone. I'm Brian.
And I'm Shauna.
And we're back with another edition of What's in the Glen Wednesday. Okay, everybody, so we're back. We're ready to randomly draw a sample with the assistance of Miss Vanna White here.
And you got number 15.
Ooh, look how light.
Yeah. It's coming to us from Charles, the rye guy.
Sir Charles.
Let's see what he is tricking us with today. He loves it when he tricks us.
Oh, he does. He's all about it.
Look, Brian always has to get it just right. Good job.
I mean, it's close. What do you think?
I like the nose.
I thought you were giving it to me.
No, yours is right there. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day.
It is.
Definitely of the sweeter variety.
It is sweeter. There's a nice sweet licorice note on the nose with a little bit of spice. At first thought I got a little bit of ethanol, but it like quickly went away.
I didn't get that.
But like by the third time I brought it up, it wasn't there. So
it's definitely super light in color.
A little bit of a chocolate note on the nose as well, a cocoa note. Definitely some brown sugar on there too. It's a nice sweet nose. Are you going?
You going in?
Going in. Coffee. I'm definitely tasting coffee. It's very thin. It doesn't coat your palate, but it finishes with a nice coffee note. It truly does for me.
Yes, it does. I get that as well. There's something really different about the beginning of it.
Honestly, I did not pick up anything. It's really kind of thin all the way until the finish, and it just finishes with this nice coffee note for me. Second sip in, I'm sure I'm going to pick up something, but I really do like that coffee note on the end.
It's different. It's the whole experience is different.
So definitely picking up light notes. A little bit of a light banana note that turns into a little bit of a caramel drizzle. Goes into a cocoa, then to a strong coffee finish. It's kind of fun, honestly. It's really thin all the way through. I'm going to say this is not very proofy at all. There's no hug on it or anything. A little bit of spice notes.
If proof comes from that anywhere, I don't know where it's going to come from because it has no characteristics of proof whatsoever.
It's kind of fun though. I like it. It's just a little thin.
It's a great beginner pour, I would say. It's because there is no bite, there's no hug at all to it.
It's kind of a fun summer sipper, like a porch.
Refreshing. You could say it's
type.
refreshing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I'd want to go back to it. It's not because it tastes bad. It's just, it's very light. Very, very light.
I don't know. I'm liking
the sweetness that you get on the nose. Does come to the front of the palate, I think.
It does. I kind of like that banana chocolate coffee note.
And
though.
I like the banana that you're saying. I think that's what I'm getting on the front of it is that banana.
I don't know. It is fun. I don't know if I'm going to score it super high. I'm probably actually going to rate this probably right around the 72 mark. Only because it is super thin. And it's not very proofy to the proof point that I like. However, it does have some notes on it. So it's not like, it doesn't taste just like water. But 72 is still a solid score for me.
Yeah, and I probably would say 70.
I figured you'd come in lower because you weren't liking it as much as I was. But
and it is drinkable. It just doesn't have any of those characteristics that we generally look for. And that doesn't make it bad, and I realize that doesn't make it bad. It's just not appealing to our palate.
To your palate.
To my palate.
Because I kind of like it. I like that coffee note that I'm getting. I like the banana chocolate coffee note.
I feel like you're judging it solely based on the coffee.
I know, I like it. There's nothing wrong with that. If it had a cherry note, it would score good for me too.
You would probably give it a 78.
Probably.
Throw some cherry in there with that banana and coffee.
Yeah.
Maybe 80.
You never know. You never know. Let's see what this is.
I'm sticking with my 70.
I'm sticking with my 72. So this is Redwood Empire Van Duzen Straight Rye Whiskey, Batch 1.
Rye.
It's a rye whiskey. 94 proof, so not super proofy. Mash bill is 67% rye, 31% malted barley, and 2% wheat. It is aged 6 years. It's kind of shocking that it's aged 6 years, but it's proofed down, so that's probably why it's so light. And so let's see if he has any notes on here. I do not see any tasty notes on it. I just wanted to see if Charles put in, if there was any banana notes that he picked up or not. Do not see that, however.
Totally shocked it's a rye. Totally shocked.
It didn't have the notes, like the spicy notes.
Of a rye.
Apologize. Rex is upstairs. He found a toy.
He's upset with us, so now he's up there.
Making noise.
Yeah, because he wanted to eat early and we wouldn't let him, so.
So, anywho, Charles, thank you for sending us this pour our way. I truly liked it. I love the banana chocolate coffee note I was getting. 72 is a solid score for me. It was a little thin, not as proofy as I normally like. However, still a solid pour.
It's good. It has a good flavor to it. Number one, I would never have guessed in a million years it was a rye.
Yeah.
Never, ever, ever, ever. There's no hug. It is definitely sweet. Not over the top sweet, but it's sweet. And I like the banana note that I think that's spot on. I get the coffee on the finish. It's kind of a neat combination. It's just not, it's just not something.
Maybe if it was coming in at 100 proof, it might be a little bit.
I think if it was a little bit proofier or it gave you a little hug or something to go with it, I think it would have increased the score tremendously for me.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah, so if you would, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Drop us a comment, let us know what you thought or what you think of this pour. And until next time, be safe, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.